Well, I was tired. Sitting out, not being able to train or do nothing for that period of time, and trying to come back and play, trying to play as hard as I could, but, I was extremely exhausted. But give credit to the Spurs. They came in and they had a good game plan. They stuck with it the whole night. Some guys made some big shots, and Diop. No, he didn't miss except 2 free throws. Other than that, he played an amazing game. We just gotta stay locked in, stay together. I think it's just a rough patch that we're dealing with right now. It's been looking bad, but we're gonna stay together. We're gonna stay strong. And we're gonna get out of this season, this point of the season that we're dealing with. We're gonna get out of it, and when we do, we're gonna look back and say that was something that we needed. So, we'll be all right.
Dwight, did you experience
Bless
symptoms?
you.
Did you experience symptoms of COVID, and did that have any relationship to your conditioning tonight?
What you mean?
Well, I mean, you just said you're tired.
Yeah, I was tired because we couldn't train. So
I know, but I think it's a fair question to ask. Coming out protocols, is it related to perhaps side effects of this disease that is?
No.
Okay.
I mean, if you sit out from playing basketball, it only takes 3 days to get out of condition. So not being able to train for that period of time, the team played 4 games while we were sitting out in the protocol. So, not being able to train, you're going to be a little out of condition coming back. So that is expected. So I just tried to run as hard as I could and just try to run it out. It's very tough, but, I'm not going to blame it on COVID.
Dwight, when we've talked to you, you've said that you try to bring positivity to this team, that's something that you want to do.
You gotta always do that. Go ahead.
There's a but in this question, and that question is when this team, when is it that we need to build this team up and be positive, or when is it we need to talk some hard truths and really assess where we're at this point? And I guess, are you guys to that point in the season where
we always have to be truthful, but that doesn't mean you don't have to stay positive. I mean, you can speak truth and still speak positivity, in any situation. So, obviously, we are grown men, we are able to get in each other's face and have tough conversations. But, at the end of the day, we got to still stick together. It sounds cliche. It sounds like, something that, anybody would say, but, it's just the truth, like you said. Right now we shouldn't be saying, hey, it's this person's fault or that person's fault, or blaming each other. We got to stick together. We got to figure out how we're going to get out of this mud together, because we can't do it on our own. As much as we can try to do it by ourselves, it's going to take each and every person in that locker room to win these games. You watch these teams play and they're giving us their best shot. It seems like guys aren't missing shots every night. We're getting teams' best punches. And I think, all these tests that we're dealing with is really just to test our character. So as bad as it seems right now, we stick together, we stay positive, stay locked in, and go harder in the gym. When we don't have games, it's going to turn around for us. And I know it will, So I'm going to speak positivity in this situation. I know you guys have to do your job and say the Lakers might be bad right now, but it's okay. This is gonna turn around.
Right. When the schedule came out, it had Brooklyn and the Lakers as a marquee game. Considering all that's been going on, health and safety protocols, coaches out, injuries, is it still a marquee game? And do you still look forward to playing on Christmas Day?
Am I looking forward to playing on Christmas Day?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't played on Christmas in a while. So, of course, I have my children in town. And I'll be happy to play with my kids here. You know, that'd be great. I know we got a lot of guys out, coaches out, and we haven't been playing as well as we want to, but, you know, there's still a great time, you know, regardless of how basketball is right now. We still have each other, you know, and we have a lot to be thankful for, you know, so, you know, why not play?
Dwight, we haven't had you were one of the early guys kind of with the outbreak you guys have had on this team to test into the protocols. We haven't been able to ask too many guys yet what the experience was like. Like, what was the experience of finding out you were going to have to enter the protocols and then?
I was just mad. I was mad I had to get into the protocol because I didn't want to miss any days. But other than that, you know, I was just a little tired. I had a little cough for about a day or two. And then after that, I just continued to you know, make sure I got all the proper things that was going to help me flush this virus out. And, you know, kept my energy high. You know, I think fear can be a big factor in COVID, you know, causing you to break down and your body to break down. So I just made sure that I always, like I say with basketball, stay positive, you know, kept myself in a good head space and a good spirit, and I was able to fight it off, you know. So, you know, I know everybody's situation or experience is different with it, but, you know, for me, I found that being positive, you know, saying positive things and speaking out positivity throughout the whole process, I was able to get through it faster. But it does suck having to sit in a room by yourself, away from everyone, while you're going through something. You know, you usually want to be around people, your friends or family and stuff like that, your loved ones. So that can be a lot of stress on a lot of people. So it's very understanding.
Hey, Dwight, you talked about building camaraderie. How hard is it to build camaraderie when you have new guys coming both into the locker room and on the court from, you know, the unit you started the season with?
Can you say it again?
How hard is it to build camaraderie when you have new guys coming in that weren't necessarily with the team before this recent COVID?
Well, you know, it can be very, you know, difficult, you know, at times, but we just got to find a way, you know. We got to find a way to get together, find a way to communicate, find a way to not allow these situations to pull us down. You know, we're struggling right now, but nobody's going to feel sorry for us. Nobody's going to pat us on the back and say it's going to be okay. Teams are not going to come in here and say, well, I hope you guys get better and we'll give you a game. As you can see, every team is trying to whoop our ass. And, you know, we just got to stay strong and stay together and know that, you know, we're going to get through this. You know, it might seem rough right now, but we're going to fight through this and we're going to fight through it together. And when we turn this all around, you know, like we're going to look back on this. And like I said, you know, something that maybe we needed, you know, to bring the dog out of us.